Hey guys, what's happening and welcome back to our channel. It looks like Tom Holland might be stepping away from the role of Spider-Man. The MCU star doesn't only want to make way for young actors, and he would also like a woman to play Spider-Man too. So let's take a look at Tom Holland reveals he wants a woman to play Spider-Man. Number 5. Tom Holland pushes for MCU Spider-Woman. Tom Holland feels that a female should play the succeeding Spider-Man. Following the worldwide popularity of Spider-Man No Way Home, the 25-year-old actor remarked on his time as the world's most famous web-slinger in a recent conversation with People magazine and shared his ideas on what might be next for the franchise. "I've enjoyed every second of it. I'm grateful to Marvel and Sony for giving us a chance, keeping us on, and letting our characters develop. It's been incredible," he stated. Despite his affection for the hero, Holland, more than anyone else in the MCU, seems to recognize that great power comes with great responsibility. He stated that he was more than willing to make for the next promising youthful star ready to don the red and blue tights and give the hero their spin. "I don't want to be the one who holds back on the next young child who deserves it just as much," Holland explained. "I want to see a more diversified Spider-Man in the future, perhaps a Spider-Gwen or a Spider-Woman. We had 3 Spider-Mans in a row, all of whom have been identical. Something unusual would be good to see. That's why I don't want to say goodbye to Spider-Man, but I think we're close to saying goodbye to Spider-Man." Number 4. Marvel's plan about the future of Spider-Man. If this is the end of Holland's tenure as Peter Parker, it comes at the perfect time. In a recent interview, Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige stated that a 4th Spider-Man film is in the works, adding that Disney and Sony are already starting to conceive where the story goes next. Amy Pascal, a producer and former head of Sony Pictures, has claimed that not only will Holland continue to play Spider-Man, but that Sony will collaborate with Disney on future projects as well. In a November interview with Fandango, Pascal said, "This isn't the final movie we're going to produce with Marvel. This isn't the last Spider-Man movie. With Tom Holland and Marvel, we're getting set to make the next Spider-Man movie," she continued. "We count this as 3 films and we're moving on to the next 3. This isn't the final installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, Marvel and Sony will stay together." Number 3. The story of Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, has been a long-running character in Marvel. At the same time, Peter and MJ's daughter May Parker, who follows in her father's footsteps and takes up the mantle of Spider-Girl after her father is forced to retire, is a more recent addition. That's not even mentioning Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. He made history as the first person of color to play Spider-Man and cemented himself as a fan favorite with his breakout performance in Into the Spider-Verse. Until then, no official announcements about future Spider-Man films or Holland's role in them have been made. Number 2. Tom Holland looking to a break from acting. While Feige did not confirm whether Holland had signed on for the next film or not, it appears that the actor is ready to step away from the spotlight after working non-stop for the past 6 years. Now, he is looking forward to a well-deserved break while he figures out his next move and what he wants out of life. In the meantime, there are plenty of female wall crawlers ready to take Peter Parker's place if he decides to retire. "I've been so focused on my profession for the last 6 years," Holland explains. "I'd like to take a break and concentrate on starting a family and finding out what I want to do after this." Indeed, the actor says that he hopes to become a father one day, which is why Holland claims he would be a school teacher if he weren't an actor. "I adore children. I can't wait to be a father. I can and will wait, but I can't," he declares. "If I'm at a wedding or a party, I'm always hanging out at the kids' table. My father has always been a fantastic role model for me. That's something I believe I picked up from him. So I'm thinking of becoming a primary school teacher or anything along those lines." Number 1. Will there be an MCU Miles Morales? Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and Sony have teased a live-action Miles Morales for quite some time, indicating a possible MCU presence in the future. Miles Morales, who succeeded Peter Parker as Spider-Man in the Ultimate Marvel reality in 2011, has now become a well-known hero in his own right. Morales has been in many comic books, an animated film, and a computer game in the last decade, and many fans want to see him in the MCU at some point on. Morales' live-action entrance appears inescapable, with many MCU films hinting at his appearance and statements from Feige and producer Amy Pascal on the fan-favorite hero. If Peter Parker or Tom Holland does indeed hang up his suit, who are you looking forward to the most to pick up the mantle? Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen, or Miles Morales? Do let us know your thoughts on the replacement in the comments down below, along with the reason as to why you think so. And with that, I'll catch you guys later in another video. Bye now!